What's up, guys? It's Matt here with Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is currently 8:20 a.m. Tuesday morning, September the 2nd, 2025 year of our Lord. Man, it's a beautiful morning, man. Not a cloud in the sky. 64 degrees right now. It was 61 when I woke up this morning and came outside to load the trailer up. But just left the gas station, man. Had to get gas in all the gas cans, all the mowers, all that good stuff, truck, everything. And headed out to the first one out in Appleton, man. I had to sit down and I had to redo the entire schedule because of that month I had. Whew, boy, August was a doozy, I ain't gonna lie. It was bad. August was really bad. That was a terrible month, probably the worst month I've ever had in lawn care. With just the amount of money that was lost. But it is what it is, man. There's water under the bridge. All we can do is learn from it and move forward, which is not much to learn. The stuff that happened was stuff that nobody could see coming and stuff that you really just couldn't control, man. And it's all in God's hands, you know. And he's going to get me through it, man. He really is. And but it is September, the first day of work in September. Augusta Lawn Care was out working yesterday, man. I ain't working on a holiday. How about y'all? Y'all work on holidays? I enjoyed my day off yesterday. Had my good 3-day weekend. And I'm going to try to do one extra every single day today. That way I don't have to work on Friday. And which I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I'm damn sure going to try. You know what I mean? But if I got to work, man, it is what it is. It ain't no big deal. We're not going to cry about it. But I'm going to have to work Friday or either Saturday one anyway. I've got a pine straw job. That's just got to be done, man. I've been putting it off for 2 months now. And not that I wanted to put it off. It's just, that's just the way it's happened. But, yeah. Got 2 new ones on the list that I'm servicing today. One of them is going to be a full-fledged cleanup, which really sucks. That's going to take some time. And I hate having cleanups this time of year, man. The guy just moved in. Man, that yard has been neglected for quite some time. And going to have to get his bushes down, his beds down, and his grass looking good again. And then picked up another one. It's a fairly decent taken care of yard. Everything I'm doing today is fairly simple except for that cleanup. I do have a couple of big yards today. I've got the 61 on the truck right now. But we're going to get it knocked out, man. We're going to get what we need to get done with the 61, and then we're going to head on back to the house and pick up the walker, go get some fuel in that bad boy, and then hit the road again. But yeah, man, I don't know about y'all, but it's September. It's the very beginning of September, and something I noticed last week, I've actually noticed it for the past 2 weeks. I just hadn't really had a whole lot of time to get on here and say anything about it. And I actually saw something on the news about it. I want to say it was Tuesday or Wednesday when I was watching the news. Fall is here, guys. You know, we're officially in the burr months. It's September 2nd. But that's not what I'm talking about. Usually in my area, man, it stays 90 degrees up until the end of September, and we even have some days in October that's up in the 90s. But fall is here. The leaves are falling. There's leaves all over my yard right now, and I've been mulching up leaves and sucking up leaves for 2 weeks now, and it hasn't been hot. And I saw a thing on the news the other day where everything is a month early as far as weather patterns and stuff like that. And they said that the birds are even starting to fly south. They're starting to migrate. And are you guys prepared for that? If everything is a month early like they're saying, that means we're going to lose a month of revenue. I'm not going to lose a month of revenue, not a full month, but I will lose some money because of it. I mean, I do have some customers that are on pay per service, and time that lawn goes dormant, they cut everything off. They don't care about leaves. I do have some customers that's like that. But all you guys that are out there that don't have monthly payments, that don't do year-round service, are y'all prepared for that, man? That's something I don't think anybody saw coming. I definitely didn't see it coming. I don't think the experts saw it coming either. And I noticed grass is starting to turn light too. It's starting to turn a lighter color. I know I cut my grass last Sunday and I cut it again Friday. But when I cut it Friday, man, I didn't suck up any grass clippings, which is very odd. As my grass grows a lot. It grows quickly. And but I did suck up a ton of leaves. You know, I mowed mine with the walker. And but I did get a ton of leaves in my hopper. And just curious, is anybody else noticing that, man? Everything is the grass is starting to turn, man. And I noticed when I was outside yesterday evening, we did some family stuff yesterday for Labor Day. And when we got home yesterday evening, I looked out across my yard and there was a light haze across my grass, like a light tan haze, letting me know that the grass is starting to go dormant. And it's not that the grass tips are turning white because they're getting beat to death. I keep my blades sharp. I change my blades on my walker on all my mowers. I change my blades at least once a week, sometimes every 2 or 3 days, depending on if I'm mowing a lot of wet grass or not. But yeah, kind of strange, man. And we normally have a fake fall about 3 or 4 weeks prior to the actual fall. But we had a fake fall, I want to say it was about 3 weeks ago, at the very beginning of all that rain that we had. And it was down in the 60s and 70s for an entire week. And that was in August, man. That was the middle of August. Actually, that was the beginning of August. So, yeah, man. What do you guys think about that? Have y'all heard anything about that? Just curious, man. And I don't know what these lawns look like today. I know one of them that I'm mowing today. I've been sucking up leaves on that thing for about a month now. She's got a little bit of everything. She's got oak trees. She's got maple trees, hickory trees. She's got pine trees. She's got river birch trees, you name it. And I've been sucking up the river birch leaves since July. But you know how that stuff is, man. Them river birch trees, they lose their leaves very early. But I've been sucking up oak leaves and maple leaves too, man. And my yard has maples, and been sucking up leaves in my yard too. But I'm anxious to see what these yards look like. And it's gonna upset me if all this grass is starting to slow down. I mean, don't get me wrong, if the grass is slowing down, it makes for quick days, it makes for very, very fast work, because there's not a whole lot of trimming. And there's just you definitely ain't double mowing nothing. You're mainly just mulching up leaves. But just curious, are you guys noticing that, man? Y'all leave me a comment down in the box below. But hey, man, that's really all I got. I ain't got a whole lot to talk about today. Hope y'all had a great Labor Day. And I hope y'all have an amazing rest of the week, man. But look, till the next video, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. Holla at y'all. Bye.